Hey, what's going on, Who That Nation? It is yours truly, Timothy J. Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast. Hope you're having a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are right now, man. I really do hope you're having one. I just wanted to speak a little bit about the Saints 2025 schedule. If you didn't check out the live stream from last episode, I encourage you to do so. It's been a full 24 hours since the new schedule was released. And, I must say, it's going to be a hard road for the New Orleans Saints this season. I know that, you never know what a team is going to look like. I've seen a lot of people, when, I gave my prediction, as the schedule came out, some people was like, well, maybe the Saints won't be that bad. Maybe they'll be better. I mean, there is a chance that they could be better than a lot of people anticipate. I mean, sometimes we anticipate a team being bad and they end up being pretty doggone good. I'm not really looking for the New Orleans Saints to really just knock my socks off when it comes to the wins and losses. I just want to see some improvement. I just want to see maybe some of these guys that they drafted step up. I'm really high on Calvin Banks Jr., the first round pick of the Saints. Nobody's really talking about him because of Tyler Shuck, but he's such a solid player, man. There's a reason why the New Orleans Saints had him playing all across the line during rookie minicamp. I mean, he's that athletic. And if the New Orleans Saints decide that they want to keep Tallahassee at left tackle, maybe roll with Trevor Penny at the right and put Calvin Banks at guard, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think you would probably have some pretty decent talent there. Trevor Penny, as much, criticism as he gets, especially from people like myself, like early last season. I mean, he played pretty well, man, and he played every single game last season. So that could be a scenario. I mean, if they don't want to go with Dylan Radins, at the guard position. But it should be interesting going into training camp, how that is going to pan out. And like I said, I just want to see some improvement, man. Tyler Shuck, is he the starting quarterback? Is he going to be the guy? Are they going to roll with Spencer Rattler? So many different storylines going on this offseason. Hopefully, whatever happens this offseason will have the regular season looking very, very promising. I was also very encouraged at the recent schedule video that came out for the New Orleans Saints, man. And you've seen Kellen Moore taking a part in it. It really tells us that maybe fun is coming back to New Orleans. It's something that it hasn't been in a very long time. Like, the Saints didn't go to the Super Bowl every single year, but at the same time, they put a winning product on the field. And then also, fans had fun. It wasn't so uptight. I think over the last couple of years, things have been extremely uptight. As a New Orleans Saints fan and as a, watcher, a person that's analyzing the game, like, I'm pretty sure if you fall in any one of those categories, you would say that it's kind of boring, which leads me to my final point of the New Orleans Saints not having any primetime games. And, I've seen a few people talking about this and they made compelling arguments as to why the New Orleans Saints, didn't have a primetime game or why they should have a primetime game. But I fall into the category of I agree that the Saints shouldn't have a primetime game. And the reason why is because, number one, the Saints are a small market team. And when you're a small market team, the national media doesn't want to talk about you anyway. So you're not going to get any good favor from the national media if your team is not good. So they already had that against them. And then on top of that, not only are they a small market, they're not interested. I mean, maybe if you're a Saints fan, but when it comes to the national sports media, nobody's really talking about the Saints and nobody's lining up to talk about the Saints. Teams like the Cowboys, they can get the benefit of the doubt. The reason, they have been on prime time every single year is because they are polarizing, right? That's the reason why they can be as trash as they've been over the last 30 years, ain't made the Super Bowl, but still on primetime television. The Saints don't have that luxury. So in order for you to change this, all you have to do is just go out there and play hard, grind, make sure that you're doing all the right things in order for you to be able to be polarizing, to be must see, right? That's just kind of how it started in the beginning. Like if you've been rocking with the Saints before '06, man, they put a couple games on television, in '06, but, it was the game versus, ironically, the Cowboys. That was when I think the national sports media realized that the old Saints were dead, right? So if you want to prove to the national media again that the old Saints over the last 3 to 4 years are dead, well, you come up in there and you beat some really credible teams and you put a very, very entertaining product on the field. Those are a few takes that I have. I have a new article that came out on stateofthesaints.com talking about the NFL schedule. So make sure that you check that out. Follow me on X at TJAYJones8. And I hope that everybody continues to check out these videos. Thank you all for your support and love that you have shown me. Whether it's yesterday you just found this channel or 4 or 5 years ago, I really do appreciate it, man. There is no State of the Saints without each and every one of you. We'll be back on Friday. I know I was supposed to go live today, but had some things that I had to do that kind of came up. I mean, it's been kind of crazy over the last couple of days, man, trying to prepare for my little man to have his little birthday, man. He's turning 6 over the weekend, man. So that's been my top priority. I already know how I roll, family first. But, my Who Dat family, always going to make sure that I put that good content out, the best content I possibly can for each and every one of you. So keep it locked to the State of the Saints podcast, where we talk New Orleans Saints. Till next time, all I got to say is, who dat?